What's going on, everybody? My name is Kevin Smith, and today I'm going to be giving you my top 10 list of most anticipated movies of 2016. Now, this video might be long, so let's get right to it. Number 10, Passengers. A spacecraft traveling to a distant colony planet and transporting thousands of people has a malfunction in its sleeping chambers. As a result, 2 passengers are awakened 60 years early. The movie stars Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. Now, why am I so excited about this film? It's very original. It sounds like a cool premise. It sounds a lot like the film Moon, kind of. It's very different. And it's Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. Where the hell can you go wrong? Like, these two, in my opinion, are the most popular actors working today. This movie is going to make, I think, tons of money. And Chris Pratt said himself, this is the best script he has ever read. So I'm very fascinated in this film, and I like a good sci-fi film every now and then. Okay, number 9, War Dogs. War Dogs is the true story of 2 young men, starring Jonah Hill and Miles Teller, who won a $300 million contract from the Pentagon to arm America's allies in Afghanistan. Now, the film is also directed by Todd Phillips, which you may know from the director of the Hangover movies and Due Date. Now, why am I excited for this film? Because the trailer was awesome. I love the trailer. It was funny. It was intense. It looked a little dark. I love the way it looks. It's kind of somewhat different, and I think Jonah Hill is the man. He's just incredible. I love him. I just think this could be a really funny, intense, somewhat different film, and I'm very excited for it. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is about, after his career is destroyed, a brilliant but arrogant surgeon gets a new leash on life when a sorcerer takes him in under her wing and trains him to defend the world against evil. The movie stars Benedict Cumberbatch. Now, it's Marvel. It's Marvel. Like, where can you go wrong, honestly? It's fantastic. Marvel has not let us down before, and this film, I think, is going to be very different from all their other Marvel films. And I simply just cannot wait. And Benedict Cumberbatch, I love Benedict Cumberbatch. He's like the man. He's just incredible. Number 7, The Legend of Tarzan. This movie is about Tarzan. After having a life in London, he is called back to his former home in the jungle to investigate the activities of a mining encampment. Now, we all grew up with the cartoon, the Disney movie Tarzan, and I'm very curious to see a live-action version. And to tell you the truth, this is directed by David Yates, the guy who did pretty much all the Harry Potter movies, and its cast holds Margot Robbie, Samuel L. Jackson, and Christoph Waltz. So I don't see where the hell you can go wrong with this. So I'm very curious, and I cannot wait. Number 6, The Nice Guys. The Nice Guys follow 2 private investigators investigate an apparent suicide of a fading porn star in 1970s Los Angeles and uncovers a conspiracy. This movie stars Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe and is being directed by Shane Black, who you may have known as the director of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Iron Man 3 and the upcoming new Predator movie. So when I heard about this movie, I didn't really care much about it. Then the trailers came out, and I think this caught on everyone's radar. And it definitely caught on mine, and I simply just cannot wait. I think this is going to be a really fun, entertaining, and very enjoyable film. And I think everyone will probably find somewhat of enjoyment in this film with Ryan Gosling's charm or just Russell Crowe's badassness. Number 5, The Magnificent Seven, which stars Chris Pratt, Denzel Washington, and Ethan Hawke. Now, this follows 7 gunmen in the Old West gradually come together to help a poor village against savage thieves. Now, I've had my eye on this movie for quite some time because Denzel, Ethan Hawke, and Chris Pratt in a movie, yes, please, thank you, I'll take that. And this is the same guy who's directed so many great films like Training Day, Southpaw, the first Fast and Furious movie, what else? He's Shooter, I believe I said that already. Olympus Has Fallen, and The Equalizer, that's what I was thinking of, The Equalizer, which was an amazing film starring Denzel. So this guy has had a great history with Denzel. And you know what? It kind of feels like old West movies are kind of coming back, you know? It's a good thing. I like Westerns. They can be really fun. Some of them could be the same as others, but whatever, it's fine. Number 4, The Jungle Book, which stars Ben Kingsley, Bill Murray, Idris Elba, Scarlett Johansson. Now, I know what you're thinking. This movie already came out, but I have not seen it yet, and ever since Disney's presentation D23, which is kind of like Disney's Comic-Con, see, they released footage and they had presentations of movies like Star Wars, Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, like all the Disney movies, all the Marvel movies coming up. And everyone came out saying the biggest standout was Jungle Book. It was Jungle Book. And I was like, really? Then the trailer came out and it looked gorgeous. It looked absolutely gorgeous. And from what I've been hearing, the movie's incredible. Like, some say, like, there is no way you could have done a Jungle Book movie any better than this. They've already announced a sequel. Like, are you kidding me? They already announced a sequel. That's nuts. I cannot wait. It's going to be the first movie I see right when I get home after school, and I'm very excited for it. And I've been waiting for this movie for quite some time. Ever since I heard about it like a year ago, I've been very pumped for it. Okay, number 3, Star Wars Rogue One, which is a very simple plot. It's about how the rebels stole the plans of the Death Star. Now, the trailer came out. I thought it was really good, and I think it's a great story. It's a story that everyone wants to know because it's kind of a plot hole in Star Wars Episode 4 that no one really acknowledges, but whatever, it's fine. I love Felicity Jones. I think they got a pretty good cast with like Forrest Whitaker and all of them. And what I love most is what they keep saying about this movie is how it's a war movie. And there are no Jedi in this movie. There probably will be Sith. Vader will probably make an appearance in this movie. But what I love is going to be something different. We're going to see just rebels. It's just going to be rebels, which I think is going to be incredible. Something different and fun. And it really does expand the universe. Because, yeah, it's a whole universe, a whole galaxy that we can explore. And we're kind of focusing on one family, the Skywalkers. And this movie's like, nah, we're going to expand it. Let's introduce new characters. And I hope there's really no characters that relate to the original stories or anything like that. It'd be fine, but like, I don't really need it, you know? Number 2, Captain America Civil War. Now this movie has definitely gone up my anticipation list as time went on. And the plot, like, very simple. The government wants to seize control of all these superheroes, the Avengers. Cap says no, Iron Man says yes, and then there's a civil war. Nothing too special. But the more I hear about this movie and just how incredible it is, how some people can't decide which is better, Winter Soldier or Civil War, and like Winter Soldier is an amazing film. And some already saying it's in people's like top 3 most favorite Marvel movies of all times, which is incredible. And if you really think about it, they had to do a lot in this movie. They had to introduce 2 new characters, Spider-Man and Black Panther. They had to actually show the story. They had to actually show both sides, Iron Man and Cap's side. They have to show why each other Avenger is choosing each other side, like whose side they're on. And that's just a lot to pull off, in my opinion, in one movie. I think it's the most challenging movie Marvel has ever done. And from what I've been hearing, they did an amazing job. And I simply cannot wait for this film. I think it's going to be awesome and so fun. And I think it could possibly be one of, like, in my top 3 favorite Marvel movies. It could be. It really could be. Like, you never know. It sounds like it is. Okay, now it's time for number 1, my most anticipated movie of 2016. Now, some of you will not be surprised. Suicide Squad. Not surprised. You really shouldn't be. I'm a comic book fan, and like the fact that my favorite characters of all time are in this movie, Batman and the Joker and Harley Quinn, and they're just all in one movie. Hell yes. And the trailers are incredible. Are you kidding me? They're so fun. I simply just cannot wait for this movie. And David Ayer, who is the same guy who directed End of Watch, F yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Hell yeah. I'm so in. Like, each trailer that comes out gets me more and more excited for this film. And I simply just cannot wait. Like, these are characters I grew up with, and I just can't wait to see what they do with them. Now, yeah, there are, like, the Joker's looks are very unexpected, stuff like that, but you know what? Same with Heath Ledger's Joker look. When people saw that for the first time, they were like, what the hell is this? So let's just see what happens, all right? Before you judge, let's actually see the film first, you know? And I simply cannot wait. And I honestly just can't wait for 2016. I think we have a great year ahead of us. Just a fantastic year. Well, that's all the time we have today. You just watched my most 10 anticipated movies of 2016. Until next time, you stay classy. See you guys later.